You're listening to Empress Conversations podcast with your host, Maggie Peary. Conversations with Maggie. Yeah, yeah. Empress. Join us next time on the next episode of Empress Conversations with Maggie. To learn more about guests or for more information on working with Maggie, go to www.empressconversationswithmaggie.com/get-started.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Empress Conversations with Maggie. Today, my guest is Bella Rose. She is a self-made millionaire, as well as the CEO founder of Bella Rose Passion, an amazing cosmetics company in which she covers all things beauty. She has everything from skincare to candles. The collection has grown into a house of reliable products and body care essentials, such as her famous unicorn body butter, lip butter, and body lotion. You may see her items used by celebrities and influencers such as Ari Fletcher, Cuban Link, and Alonzo Arnold. Bella Rose, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. That was amazing. Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Bella, share a little bit about tell us about yourself, how you started the company, your journey. How did it all start?
Well, I started the company in 2011. Oh wow! So I started Bella Rose Passion brand in 2011. When we started, we were just lipstick and lip gloss, and I honestly had no idea the direction we were going to go. I did have a women's clothing boutique for a short period of time, and I closed it because the brick and mortar was not successful at all. I learned how to do e-commerce, and as we all know, in 2011, social media wasn't where it is today. E-commerce wasn't where it is today. So I had to learn as I was going, and I learned, the value of PayPal. I learned the value of having different different entities when it comes down to, oh, I should sell my products here or sell my products there. I would have different, at the time, we would have different, now they're ambassadors, but we would just have different, like models use our products in different places, and they would sell them as they were using the lipstick and lip glosses because, like, look at your lipstick today, it looks amazing. And I'm pretty sure if you go out today, someone will say, "Oh my gosh, your lipstick looks amazing. Where did you get it from?" And that word of mouth carried on so much at that time. And people would just say, "Oh my gosh, Bella Rose Passion. Let me try to find that." And we became like really well known locally in Atlanta. And
Mm.
I knew that I just didn't want to be locally, like, I knew it. So we did reach out to a publicist and start working with the publicist that helped us get our products in the hands of some reality stars, which they're, worldwide on TV. So we had them wear our brand shirts, use our lipstick and lip gloss, and post on their social media. So their audience turned into our audience, and their audience started purchasing with our products. Our products started growing, and honestly, I was not educated enough to know what growth looked like. We were doing events probably every weekend, in random states out in somewhere in Alabama that I never heard of, but we had an audience there, so we had to feed the need.
Mm.
And one of our biggest events at that time when we were doing lipstick and lip gloss was at Macy's. And one of the Macy's retail manager buyer, it was some big name, contacted me and started following me on social media. And when he started following me on social media, he wanted to actually buy into the brand to put into Macy's. Um,
Okay.
that was a big deal for me, but I had no idea, what that meant at that time. And we followed through, and things were very successful. So we ended up not having a part of the lipstick and lip gloss anymore because that part of the brand we sold off, and I wanted to do something different. So we started focusing on a makeup agency. and having we would partner our makeup artists with reality stars to do their makeup, and from the makeup agency, people got to know the actual brand. And
Mm,
that brand led us to Steve Harvey's show. And then
mm.
on the Steve Harvey show led us into led me to knowing I can do so much more. And I did. Coming from the Steve Harvey show, I started a skincare collection, and my first couple products I put into beauty supply stores.
Mhm, mhm.
I don't know if you're familiar with this model, but fake it till you make
It's a model. It's a business model.
it. I used to call the beauty supply stores like, "Oh, hi, my name is Bella Rose. I spoke with the owner of your beauty supply store. He told me to bring my products into your store. Can you give me the information?" And they're like, "Huh?" So some people it wasn't receptive to, but some people I did, get a fish on a hook, and they were like, "Yeah, we're interested. Send over the portfolio, send over the information, and we'll, purchase the product." And they used to purchase in bulk and have the products in the beauty supply store, all because I feel myself. I had so much confidence in the brand. I knew it belonged in stores. I just didn't know how to put it
Mm.
together. So the beauty supply store was where I started, and it was all because of my confidence. And once we were able to land those beauty supply stores, we started off with 12 beauty supply stores. I'm sorry, we started off with two, and then we ended up in 12, and then we ended up in all the beauty supply stores in the state of Georgia. From there, I was like, listen, we got to keep going. And I wanted to get on Amazon so that everybody can purchase on the Amazon. Everybody's buying on Amazon. Amazon denied me maybe 15 to 18 times, I think. I think it's somewhere around that.
Wow.
They kept pushing my product. And I like to tell this story because a lot of times people think we could just upload our products to Amazon and we'll just start selling. But with my brand, we're organic. And when I say
Mm.
we're organic, that's not just to say we're organic. We're actually certified through the USDA, and we actually have license from. And the reason why I say that is because when we applied for Amazon, we didn't have the license. We didn't have the certifications. We didn't have any of that. We just
Mm.
was uploading products with the organic ingredients. So Amazon's like, listen, where's your proof? If you're going to sell at this big retail price, where's your proof? So Amazon pushed me to get that proof. I mean, even though they kept denying me, I kept getting more certifications, which helped the brand grow into a very successful organic brand. But as I was getting those certifications, which I got women business owned certification,
Yes.
everything, I got into Walmart my first try.
Fantastic.
Thank you, because I was turned down by Amazon.
Mm.
Obviously, God has something bigger for me, but
Right, right. Of course, of
yeah.
course.
And so, once we got into Walmart, we got our first two products into Walmart, and just couldn't stop with two products. I mean, I was whipping them up like, let's just keep going. We're going to sell everything in Walmart. And honestly, I feel like that was an eye opener, because you can put all your products into Walmart, but do you want to? And this is something that I like to tell a lot of entrepreneurs that I talk to. Being all over the place and being saturated is not going to help you grow. It's
Mm.
going to help you be everywhere. So I had to focus on the key products that was selling, because you can go onto Google and or go onto your Walmart app and type in Bella Rose Fashion, and of course you'll see maybe about 25 to 30 products, but you're only going to purchase maybe two, three. So you want to focus on the key products that's selling a lot. You don't want to have so much and then you get so little. And that was one of the things that I had to learn in that retail space right there. It was definitely an experience. What I will say is all the products they did sell, really well with Walmart, but not the way the major products sold. We had one product that Walmart prices their own products, and we had one product that Walmart priced at $30. It was a shampoo. I'm not buying a shampoo for $30. Why would somebody else? And it was confusing to me as to why they would price it at this price. And we debated about the price with my buyer. And he said, no, it's worth it. The ingredients and the results is worth the price and it's selling. That was my number one selling product with Walmart. I don't even, it's not even in stock today because of how
Wow.
it sells. And it's sold that way for, we've been in Walmart for 5 years now. And it's been selling consistent. When I say consistent, people buy three, four of them. And
That's fantastic.
I don't even market this product. I don't market this product at all. And that's one of the great things about being involved in retail because they have their
Mhm.
own marketing, thing. But from there, as you said, we do have a signature product, which is our unicorn product. And our unicorn product has developed as my baby. And I felt like it was a product that just was not, could not, and I will not allow it to be a part of any other store but Target. I felt like it was a Target
Oh,
worthy brand. And you know how you go into Walmart, you know what you're gonna get, right?
right, right. Target, a whole different ballgame.
Exactly. And it's not to bash Walmart or not, but
Not at all. Not at all.
I have a love hate with their price value. Walmart, they roll back my prices a lot, and we have to eat that. And us being the retailers, we have to eat that. There's a
Mm.
difference. Target doesn't do that for me. One thing about my relationship with our Target partners is we have our own target marketing team that they gave to me, which they feel like is helpful towards their target brand. And that's amazing. We have four products currently in Target, which is all the unicorn products. And they also push me to get the certification so that we can have our badges. If you go onto Target.com, in your Target app, and you look at the bottom, you'll see the badges, the clean badge, the black owned badge, the woman owned badge,
Fantastic.
all of that. And that is something that I did not pay attention to admire until Target made it a big deal for me. Target was like, no, you're black owned, you're woman owned, you're this. They encouraged me to learn my success. So those certifications helped me grow into, a different lane. Even though we love the diversity, we
Mm.
love the lane that Target pushed us in. And so that helped me advance in other retail avenues, which I was like, you know what? Walmart's so saturated. I got everything on Walmart. Let me pull some products back.
Strategic. I love that.
Yeah, so
I love that.
we pulled some products back. And
Mhm.
honestly, I will say I kind of took a hit financially pulling those products back because those products were pretty good and people were infatuated with our body butters. But I wanted to, be very specific on what this brand represents. And at the time, over the pandemic, everybody learned how to make body butter. So they were no longer exclusive. Let me go to this brand to get body butter because of this, that, and the other. When we saw that happening, we had to evolve as well. And, it was like, let them have that lane. Let's evolve. And that's what we did. So we evolved to focus on facial skincare in our body,
Mm.
um, facial and body. eh, Um, I want to say I don't want to use the wrong word because I did last time, but I want to clear it up. Is skin irritations and inflammation.
Okay.
And a lot of times when we do say, oh, my skin, I got a rash, or, I broke out, or I can't wear that, or I can't eat that because I'm allergic. And a lot of times people are allergic to things, and it is what we eat. But most of the times when we do say, oh, people wear heavy makeup or certain things like that, or, the dark circles under our
Mm.
eyes or the
Mm.
hyperpigmentation, we're
Mhm.
just not taking care of our skin on a daily basis. Us as, Black women, we feel like black don't crack. So
It's true.
why should we have to use a skincare routine?
We need it. We need it though.
I had to learn that. I turned 40 last year, and I was like, this is, we got to keep this looking good. So
Absolutely.
I wanted to learn my own skincare routine. It was something that I had to implement. I mean, I'm selling skincare, but I'm using these different products. I'm not being specific about what I need to do. So I started icing my face at in the morning, and
Mhm, mhm.
icing is basically, old him, get a bowl of ice and the water and just dump your face and remove that inflammation and the redness in your face so that your face is not puffy and swollen from the night before when you're tossing and turning on your sheets and pillows. And so I started icing my face every morning, and instead of doing a full glam, let me just do some skincare. And let me just, maybe 2 days a week do glam, but the rest of the week, let me just do my skincare routine. And I started doing that. I started, using my exfoliator. I
Uh-huh.
started doing a nighttime routine as well. And my nighttime routine was more with turmeric, lemon, and my
Mhm.
ginger products.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like the lemon helped lighten up my dark spots. I used to have dark spots all over my face, and I'm telling, like, I used to have really bad hyperpigmentation to the point where I was like 2 or 3 different shades. Like when I used to get my makeup done, they always had to blend it,
Mm.
and it was like dark on my face, and then it was light, and then my eyes right here were dark, and then my forehead was another color.
Oh, wow,
And
wow.
it was all because not only did I eat bad, but I had a lot of issues with my skin as I was younger and never took care of it. We do need sunscreen. We do need skincare routines. All of our skincare is organic, and we wanted to be specific about the organic skincare because I went and I did a study at Ulta, picked up some expensive products, 60 to 80 bucks for like a 2-ounce jar, and heavy chemicals. And those chemicals, not only do they give you, people feel like, oh, let me get a chemical pill and that's what I need. No, that's absolutely not what you should be doing. And the chemicals that we buy in those cute little glass jars, they are weighing heavy on our skin.
Not only that, but it absorbs into your system and it affects your systems and all kinds of things that we put just on our skin. When you really think about the amount of chemicals between deodorant, lipstick, eyeshadow, all of these things, if you're wearing makeup 7 days a week, it piles up and your body, just think about how much toxins you're putting in. So tell us more about the natural products that you're using, why Bella Rose is so different from the other companies in the industry.
So a lot of the skincare products, they will tell you, oh, it's dermatology approved, but it's not really dermatology approved. I can send my products off to labs and have them get them approved for a certain amount of
Mm,
dollars. So that doesn't mean it's dermatology approved, that it's effective.
mm,
It's just dermatology certified because you paid for the certification. So that's a big difference, that a big misconception a lot of people have. Oh, well, the dermatologist said to use this. And I'm not sure if you're familiar, but dermatologists, they prescribe eczema creams. Well, if you
mhm.
have eczema and you're using the eczema cream that the dermatologist gave you the prescription for, your skin is burning. Your skin, that burns your skin. Now your eczema might temporarily clear up, but it's burning your skin off. Using our eczema body wash, our eczema shea butters, and our eczema body butters, no burning. I'm telling you, like, we have so many raving reviews. Soon as you put it on, you feel the soothness, feel the
Oh,
calmness. All of the irritation is gone. I'm talking. People say as soon as they put a dab onto their skin, no more itching for days. And then once the eczema is cleared up, it's no more inflammation in your body because the
wow.
inflammation is still there. It can still flare up if you eat it, depending on how heavy the things are that you eat. So you drink some
Mhm,
soda, eat some chocolate, eat some
mhm.
ketchup, something like that. That eczema that's inside of your bloodstream, and it's still going to flare up.
Yes.
It's still going to flare unless you take care of it organic. So the organic ingredients and oils that we put into our product, it actually exfoliates into your skin, and it takes care of not only your skin but into your body, and and cleanses it inside out. So you don't have any more flare ups. I haven't. My son, I started using the products on him when he was maybe 5, 6 years old. He's 13.
Mhm,
He hasn't had
mhm,
eczema
mhm.
yet. No eczema first.
Bella Rose, what on your website, bellarosepassion.com, what is the name of that eczema product? Just for clarity, just so our viewing and listening audience can know what the name of that product is. Can you go
So
ahead
we
and give us
have,
more?
I'm sorry. So we have the eczema collection, which is the
Mhm,
body wash and the lotion.
mhm,
A lot of times people don't like to use butters; they just want to use
mhm.
lotion. So the eczema collection is the body wash and the body lotion, but we also have the body butter under our skincare. I'm sorry, under our butter section, and they can just use the body butter, the eczema butter, which is just as much, just as good. But I will say, if you add the body wash with the body butter or body lotion together, that dynamic duo does something to your
Really?
body.
Okay.
Oh, you can feel it exfoliating. You can feel your skin cleansing. Like I
Mhm.
had so many dark marks from eczema. I had eczema really bad when I was younger, and so many dark marks on my skin from eczema.
Wow.
And it's like literally gone, like nothing. I used to
Wow.
get really bad right here, and I used to be embarrassed to show my hands. But eczema, no more.
Just
Oh,
in case somebody's watching this on YouTube, that was a tattoo lower down, right? That's not a mark.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
not,
Yeah,
that was
yeah. It was
a
like a old tattoo from when I was like
tattoo.
18. We try to keep that covered up. But yeah, we pay attention to our skin. We pay attention to our hygiene. Our hygiene, like if you look at your, inner hands, you want to make sure that your palms are there you go. You pay attention to your inner hands. Like when they start to get dark, you know that you have some type of heavy chemicals in your body. You know that it's something that
That right.
oh yeah,
Wow.
you have to definitely pay attention to your skin. Your skin will definitely talk to you. Your skin is going to actually feed you the information. Our products now has included with the natural ingredients that we have. It's like I want to say it helps with your dopamine.
Mhm.
Well, it helps with mine, and we have gotten it tested, so it helps with a lot of others. It once you use your skincare routine during the morning. Now, I don't know if it's my icing that I do in the morning, or if it is my products. I'm going to say it's my products, but it helps me have a better day. It helps me start my day knowing that my skin is refreshed. My attitude is better. You know that song, I'm working on my energy. And that's the thing that we want. We want to work on our energy. We want to work on our health. We want to work on everything that makes us glow. And that's starting our morning off with, some good skincare products.
Wonderful.
And to me, it's like it really depends on which product you start with first. A lot of times, and I was just with someone, they told me, "Oh, I wash my face with soap and water." I said, "Oh my gosh, that's like the worst thing you can do." Putting soap, like actual soap, I know a lot of times people feel like maybe it's depending on what soap it is, like Dove soap or something, because they say how good the soap is. They feel like it's good to wash your face with it, but it's really not. Putting soap on your face dries your face out. Water also dries your face out. You're in the shower and you just wash your face with some water or whatever. It's going to dry your face out because you're not moisturizing your face. And then we go and put a lotion that we probably bought from maybe Bed Bath and Beyond or maybe Walmart or something, like a smell good lotion on our face. But you're not supposed to put those lotions on your face. You're not supposed to put any of that perfume or any of those chemicals or anything on your face. Your face is definitely something that you want to protect
Mhm.
from those heavy chemicals, those dyes, those perfumes. You don't want anything like that on your face
Makes sense.
or on your skin at all. I mean, I don't really, want to put anything like that on my skin. But your face is something that you definitely want to protect because the first thing people see.
Absolutely.
And
It's funny you say that. I grew up in the era where my mother would do the cold cream, do her wash her face, do the cold cream and get her olive oil and she's out the door. But now we learned so much and
yeah,
beauty care has definitely changed. And I loved how your packaging in that face care that you just showed a moment ago, it is absolutely beautiful. And for those who are listening, it is, go ahead and share with us what everybody would get in that packet.
okay, so I'll start with the step one because we do it in steps. We don't want people to do it backwards because a lot of times people just put oils on their face and just be done with it. So we have it listed as step one, step two, step three, step four, and I'll go steps with you. So our first step is, oh, the lighting is too bright. Let's see if we
That's
can.
okay, you can see it. Yes.
Okay, you can. Okay, so it's a cleansing foam. With the cleansing foam, we put a brush where we are right here. We put a brush
Yes.
into it, and it's a cleansing brush because a lot of times when we wash our face, we use our hands, but we don't know what's on our hands. We don't know what bacteria or whatever. We probably just got finished using some toothpaste or something. You don't want to put nothing on your face, so leave your hands alone. Or get one of those cloths, one of those washcloths that not an actual washcloth, but a hand washcloth. But this is actually you can take it off.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, you can take it off and clean it, and once you rinse it, it's clean. You don't have to worry about that. A lot of times we keep the bacteria into our skincare, and that's something that we just put right back onto our face because we're just basically putting it right back on. So you gotta, wash it off. Once you wash it off,
Love that
cleanse
it's
it.
detachable. Yes, that's so
Oh
cool.
yeah, and then you can put it right back on. You can put it right back on.
So cool.
So it's a foam brush, and you could just take the brush and use it in circular motions and cleanse it. And once you cleanse your face, you put the cover right back on, so no bacteria, because there's a lot of bacteria in our bathrooms. So no bacteria goes onto your foam brush because you're
Mhm.
actually covering it up. So that's step one. Step two, we want to tone our face. And remember, I was talking about the hyperpigmentation,
Yes,
how
yes.
the face is a bunch of different colors. This toner has rose water in it, and it will help even your skin tone out. So that's one thing that you want to focus on when you want to keep your face toned. You don't want to have so many different product because when you use different products, this is why I say focus on step one, step two, step three, step four. Because if you use a bunch of different products, you're going to have a bunch of different results. You want to just stay focused and be specific about your results. So this right here, moisturizer tones, refines your pores. Um, like I said, it has rose water in it, which is one of the things that helps
Mm.
hydrate your skin. Hyaluronic acid, which is something that we love, is vegan and cruelty free, and it's for dry and combination skin. Dry and combination skin. A lot of people say, "Oh, I got dry skin. Oh, I have oily skin. Oh, I don't know what I have." Well, even if you have a combination of both, this toner will help moisturize your skin and also help even out your skin tone. Like, I mean, skin tone has to be balanced, and this really helps. And
Beautiful.
so that's step two. And then
Beautiful.
we go over to step three.
Okay.
Where are we? Okay, there we are.
Yes.
Step
And
three.
that is the clay mask?
Yes. So it's a clay mask, and it does come all
Mm.
covered up. And once you open it up, it does come with a little stick that you can use. Like I said, leave your hands alone. And you're gonna put the clay mask on your face. And
Mm.
it's really up to your time frame, how long you want to leave it on your face, but you can leave it on for a minimum of 1 minute and just it doesn't have to get hard or anything. It's basically to moisturize your face. So when you put it on and you put it on with our stick that it comes with, you just put it on and gently rub it into the spots that you want to focus on. Basically, your forehead, under eyes, your cheeks, your chin. And when you put it on your face, like I said, it doesn't have to sit on your face forever. Just, put it on really good so that it's good. And then
Everyday mask that you would use though, or like 3 times a week?
I personally do it 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes 2 times a week, and I do that because I don't have to focus so much on the blemishes that I used to focus on.
Mm.
Is really for, if you really want to get rid of that under eye and you let it sit under your eyes. If you
Mm.
have those blemishes and you let it sit, you do want to have like an everyday routine, maybe 5 days for the clay mask. So then you're going to take your well, I use like a hand glove, the wash hand glove,
Yes,
and I
yes.
rinse the clay mask off. All done. Your face is clean, but then we go to the last step. The last step, oh, here we are, is going to be our serum.
Okay, can see that. Perfect.
Yeah, and the serum, everything is with rose water. So this serum is I don't know if you can see that, but it's anti-aging.
Yes, I can see that. Yes.
It's kind of small, but it's anti-aging, all natural. We're gonna put the serum on our cheekbones, forehead, nose, and just rub it in, and it's good to go. You ready to go for the rest of the day. I will say a lot of times when we go out into the sun and our face does start to feel warm or start to feel hot, don't worry about it. A lot of it is more so like sunburn, but it's not a skin burn. You know, like this is going to protect us from that skin burn. You don't
Got it.
want your skin to get burnt and you get rashes, and that's where the inflammation and redness comes from when you do things like that. So you don't want that. So you definitely want to keep moisturizer, and that's it.
That is beautiful, Bella Rose. Seriously, it is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing. In today's world, sometimes when you go to YouTube and you look at all these tutorials, it is a little intimidating, even as a woman, to be like, oh, I got to have this step. I got to have that. There's so many. You boiled it down to four simple steps that I could do. And that is fantastic. And it saves me time too, so I can move on to the next thing. That's awesome.
Interesting. I mean, obviously we've got to brush our teeth for 2 minutes, but once you start doing the skincare routine, if you do the icing, do your face, I would say 10 minutes tops. I
Easy,
mean, you
easy.
got 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
You got
You
10
know,
minutes to take care of your skin, take care of your health, and it makes you feel better. You start, like I said, it helps you start your day. That rose water, like I explained to you, it does help with your dopamine. It does help you enjoy and have a good energy about yourself. It's going to enlighten a lot of things about your skin that you didn't know. It makes your skin look pure. The collection is called Pure Glow because it makes your skin look pure. It looks like, oh my gosh, it's refreshed. It's
cannot wait
refreshed.
to try it. I cannot wait.
Thank you.
Bella Rose, if we were to go into a time machine and the
Mhm.
success that you are today, May 2023, and if we're to flash back to 2011 and
Oh,
the story of you going into a pizza store asking someone, could I sell my products in here? I will pay you to sell my products in here. That was 100% confidence, if nothing else. Forget the degrees, forget the success, forget Walmart, forget Target, forget Amazon, to be able to get up and go into a stranger's pizza store, pizza beauty products. There's no connection there, but still, you would have a place where traffic would be coming in to buy food, people are coming to buy food. What was it that just made you get up that day and be like, you know what? I have this product. I need to get some money. I need to get this sold. What was it that drove you? Because a lot of people don't have that. Tell us about that mindset. What pushed you? What made you be that bold and just do it?
well, I will say it was out of desperation at the time. I used to, and this was so long ago, like you said, 2011. I would get in my car, no money, no nothing, and I had like one debit card, which was like a PayPal card.
Hmm, hmm.
And like I said, I had no money, but I was hungry, and I had a little son. He was like 2 years old at the time, and I knew I had all of these products. Like I knew I needed to sell these products, and I know if I talk to some people, I'm going to sell some products. So it was, I have to make this money. It was no, all right, well, if I don't make it, I'll make it tomorrow. It was like no tomorrow for me. Like I have to make this money. I have to do this today.
Mm,
And my friend, he was hosting a karaoke night at the pizza bar that we're talking about, but
mm,
it didn't start yet. So I went there, and I went there early. And the owner of the pizza bar, he was there, and everybody's they're busy, they're working. And I asked the owner of the pizza bar. I went up to the counter like I was going to buy a slice of pizza, and I asked him. I said, "Do you mind if I sell my products here tonight? I promise I'll pay, but I don't have any money right now to get anything to eat. But if you let me sell these products here, I promise I'll pay." And he was like, "Oh no, you're good. You can set up right here at the table. You need a tablecloth." He was. that gave me the energy I needed to say, all right, I got this. And he did. He gave me a tablecloth. It was a high top table. He gave me a tablecloth. And once he gave me the tablecloth and I started setting up, people that was in the restaurant eating was like, "Oh, what's this? What do you have?" And that first sale, which was a $10 lip gloss, that first sale turned into three, then three turned into six, and then the karaoke night started coming, and it was like a give back. It was like a toy drive or something.
Okay. Okay.
So it was a big crowd, a lot of people, and it was a few like reality stars that came, and we got to connecting and talking. And the more people they saw, this is something I learned that day. The more people they saw at my table, the more people was interested in purchasing.
Mm.
So I learned that from that day. I ended up making about $200, and he didn't charge me. And I told my publicist to send him the clip of me thanking him publicly because like he helped me. But I learned from doing it. I started doing vendor shows, and one of the big vendor shows I started doing, which was Bronner Brothers. What I
Mm.
did was, and this is something I think people should definitely, tackle into if they start doing shows and they don't know how to get traffic to their table. I had a cute little setup and everything was nice, but I hired a videographer, I hired a photographer, and I also had my friends that was in line getting their makeup done. And my friends wasn't paying or anything, but it was a big thing about, oh my gosh, who's this with the video? Why are they being video? Who's taking pictures and why are they getting their makeup done? It was like a big thing about what are they doing? People want to be
Mm.
included about what's going on. So 5-10 minutes after we set up, we have a line all the way down the hallway for people
Wow.
to get their makeup done and purchase Bella Rose Passion products. Just because we hired a videographer, we had lights. It was like a production, and people was literally waiting in line like I was giving away free stuff. And they were paying to get their makeup done, and whatever my artists were charging, they were buying our lipsticks and lip glosses. I mean, my first Bronner Brothers show, we actually did a barter with Bronner Brothers, and we got
Uh-huh.
it for free.
Uh-huh.
We wasn't supposed to be charging, but we were like taking tips. And I think we ended up making close to like 37, anywhere from like 3,700 to like 4,000. And
Oh,
I think
wow.
obviously I had to, give the artists their money, but the next day we went back. That was encouragement for us to let's double this. Let's make some more money. And it was exciting because that was the first big production. And we were in Bronner Brothers for maybe the next 3 years after that. And that's how I learned how to grow an audience, like make people be attracted to what you have going on. Like
Of
it
course.
it don't matter if you got to hire models or hire a team or whatever you have to do, make them interested in you.
This is why it is so important to support businesswomen like yourself, because as a person of color, and no, truly, truly, Bella Rose, because there's a million products when I go to Walmart in the beauty aisle, a million products when I walk into Target, but there's only one Bella Rose. And there is something about when I get that product in my hand and I know your story that this woman was just like me and she was bold enough to go ask someone, can I please set up in your place today? That is just touching. That story makes you real and not just someone in a corporation behind a desk. And it's just real. If you could do it, I could do it, and hopefully somebody else could do it. So with that buildup, as you're telling us and through walking us through your journey, breaking into the beauty industry, I mean, when you think of the big Lancome or any other product that's out there, but we're not focused on them. This is Bella Rose. What breaking into that industry and carving a space out, and then Macy's and all these other wonderful places and these brand ambassadors who are now attached to your brand. How did you do it? Because yes, you had something. Yes, you knew it was good. Yes, you believed in it, but you're at the table. You're now at the table.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said, somebody that looks like me, because when I first started, like I said, I didn't have the knowledge of what it is I'm here to do. I had no idea that I would get to where I am today. That wasn't
Mm.
like, I didn't think that far ahead. But in the journey, I was kind of lost, and someone did tell me, "Oh, you if I knew that you were the face of the brand, or this was your brand, I wouldn't buy from you. You should hire a white girl or an Asian girl to be the face of your brand."
Oh, wow.
Mhm. And with me not being confident in the brand at the time, I did hire models. I did hire, light skinned girls and white girls to pose with the lipsticks and the lip glosses so that so I can get that diversity audience, and thinking that I was not good enough to be the face of my brand. So,
Mm.
it was okay, but it wasn't where it is today. My brand got where it is today once I start doing the interviews, once I start posting, what I was doing, showing up to, events and putting my face on the posters and everything. Once people start seeing, oh, who's that?
Mm.
Oh, is that you? And once people start seeing me and start seeing I suffer from what you suffer from, I go through what you go through, I am you. I am trying to help you
Yes.
grow your journey, your skincare journey, your health journey. I
Mm.
am trying to help you as I'm helping myself. And I want people to look to me that way.
Mm.
As and I get emails and calls. Oh, well, what can I do to help with this? What can I do to help with this? And the skin pigmentation and everything. And I don't mind answering those questions, whether it's on social media, email, text message. I don't mind answering those questions because the knowledge I have is going to help the next person, which is going to help the next person help the next person. Well, in my mind, I really believe that. So when I started growing as, me in the face of the brand, more, other brands, more retailers, more people started to get interested. And that's how I was able to, as you say, get to the table, because people want to know, what do you have going on? Well, tell me what's your secret? How did you do this? And what makes you different? And once you explain to them, is not like a broken record, but it's just I'm me. And that confidence, just made me feel like I could definitely be a part of, the big girl league and the big boy league. And nothing was going to stop me till I got to Target. And, even that we are in Target now, I'm still trying to push like, what we doing next? Really? You
That
know,
that leads me to my next question. What's on the horizon for Bella Rose in the next 5, 10, 15 years from now?
5, 10, 15 years. I don't know. I haven't thought that far, but I will say, like, in the next 5 years, I do want to be like with Oprah's most celebrated product or something. Oprah, contact me, I got you. So if I can, get into the hands of someone like that, or also be a part of collections with Disney, collections with those bigger brands, and sponsor different things. The color purple's coming up. We can, yeah, do some things together, Oprah. But things like that. I was featured with one of Martha Stewart's favorite products,
Mhm.
and knowing that I can get with Martha, I know Oprah gonna call me.
Auntie Oprah is gonna
Auntie
call.
Oprah
Just hang
call
on
me.
there.
I
Auntie Oprah
know
will
she
call.
called me. I got that confidence into one day. Her makeup artist contacted me actually when I was doing Bronner Brothers makeup. And he was like, I've been following your journey. I'm a Facebook friend of yours and I am so proud of you. And I mean, I was overwhelmed. Like, I don't know who I am. But you never know who's watching you. And
Exactly.
yeah, I do want Bella Rose Passion products to not only enhance not only enhance the beauty of others within the next 5 years, but also enhance the confidence in everyone within the next 5 to 10, 15 years. I want people to say, because of Bella Rose Passion products, my skin started going and this happened and I want to be a part of someone else's journey story. And that to me is the only thing that I'm looking to grow. I'm looking to basically not only be a household brand, but be a household story. I want, people to say, because of me, I made a difference.
That's awesome. One thing I would love to just touch the topic on is you mentioned you pivoted in what was it, 2020 when COVID happened, and you changed the formula of what, because I guess you said everybody was doing their own body butters. People had time and people were
Yeah.
YouTubing and doing things, but you're like, you know what? Let me elevate this. I mean, is that one of the ways that you survived and just did that pivot so that you would continue to stay above water? Tell us a little bit more about that strategy.
Oh, it took a toll on us financially. I will say when the pandemic first started, everybody panicked.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody panicked.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I was a stay-at-home mom, and our kids were already homeschooling. I was like, okay, I don't leave my house anyway. I mean, so
Okay.
I, it didn't. It gave people time to figure out what they wanted to do with their life, or like jobs and things like that. But I was like, okay, let's see how we going, grow. I started working with a new marketing agency. I had no idea that marketing was the monster that it is.
Yes.
Once we started working with that marketing agency, our brand was already pulling in anywhere from maybe 10 to 15,000 a month, right? And that was 2020, and I was happy. I was, oh, I make this, I make that type of thing. I started working with that marketing agency. He made me over 20,000 in a day, and I couldn't
Whole
believe
new tax bracket.
whole new tax break. I said, wait, his agency charged. They were a bit pricey, and I told him, I said, well, let's do a 30-day retainer. Let's see, what you can do in 30 days. And he was like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not too many people could do much in 30 days. But because it's the pandemic and people are getting, people are at home online shopping, let's go ahead and boost out, some ads on social media. So at the time, I did have a few influencers that was promoting the products, and it wasn't too much. My daughter was the one who did the ad for my body butter, and when my daughter did the ad for my body butter, standing in front of our house, rubbed the body butter on her skin, that ad made us close to $60,000 in 1 week.
Wow, that's awesome.
I ain't had to pay her.
Of
I
course.
had to, and because these influencers are expensive, and the things are really expensive. Me not having to pay her to do that one little thing on her hand in front of our house made that much money. That was the most money I ever made. So with her doing that, we posted the ad. Well, we sent the ad to the ad agency, the marketing agency. They put the ad on Facebook, Instagram, at the time, Snapchat, Pinterest, and YouTube. Google.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I will say Google. I'm sorry. I will say Facebook was the most lucrative at the time. Facebook was pretty much floating my entire business through the pandemic. We
Wow.
we were killing it with the body butter, and then we had the collection. We had the
Mm.
unicorn body butter, unicorn lotion, unicorn bath fizz, unicorn lip butter, unicorn everything was unicorn. And we were throwing gifts. We would just, it was so many orders. And at the time we were home. It was the pandemic. Our living room was filled up. Our dining room was filled up. It was
Wow.
everywhere. We did not know how to get these orders out on time. Mail, post offices were delayed and people were complaining. Oh, I still waiting on my order. Oh, it's taking so long. And then it's body butter. So it, sitting in the post office and melted. Some people orders came, looked at like, liquid. So we had to reimburse.
Oh no.
So it was great. We got to make 20,000 in a day. So some we had to refund. That very first month, I spent over 19,000 in shipping fees. Um, we had to run ads, that cost, to pay the a marketing agency, that cost.
Yes.
We had to increase inventory, that was a cost. It was a lot that we had to do at that time. So even though the numbers was looking good, I wasn't profit in the way that I wanted to profit. So that's why I had to pivot and see what I can do to elevate. Because yeah, this is selling. This is good. This it looks good. But let's see what else we can do to grow the return. So when I was able to do that, put more products on the website. I was able to put more products on the website. I was able to increase the prices because I mean it was inflation. I mean we had to increase the prices. The brand was growing. So once we were able to grow the brand, we were like, let's focus on something else. And once we started taking it to the next level, our customers were very loyal. They were very good. They followed. They got with us. And I thank every last single one of our supporters. They were like, why is your prices so high? Why would it do that? And so when I did get with Target did ask me, why would someone pay, what was the direct question, why would someone pay $20 for a 4-ounce jar of shea butter when regular shea butter is about $4? Regular yellow shea butter.
Okay.
I'm not a regular shea butter.
No, you're not.
And I don't want my clientele or your clientele to walk in somewhere. Let me just get some regular shea butter. No, let me get this pretty moisturizer, which happens to be shea butter mixed with other butters that increase elasticity, smells good, looks good. It's going to look good on your bathroom sink, on your nightstand, or whatever the case may be. And you're going to want to show it off. I have a customer that bought 4 bundles because she wants one at home, one at work, one in her bathroom, and it's beautiful and it smells so good, and the scent lingers. And that's pretty much was my pitch. Like, I'm not a regular shea butter.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah,
I love that, Bella Rose. Tell us a little bit more about how people can get the product and where they can find you, please.
Yes. So depending on what product, we only have 4 products inside of Target. Target.com, you can search Bella Rose Passion on Target.com. Walmart.com, you can search Bella Rose Passion, and you can get any skincare from our Walmart partners, which is on Walmart.com. But you can go to the website, and that is BellaRosePassion.com, and you can also follow us on social media at Bella Rose Passion.
It was a pleasure having you today. Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to staying in touch.
Yeah, thank you so much for this. This was amazing, a breath of fresh air. I was excited to speak with you. I appreciate you having me on, and you are amazing to speak with.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Until next time.
You're listening to Empress Conversations podcast with your host, Maggie Peary. Conversations with Maggie. Empress. Join us next time on the next episode of Empress Conversations with Maggie. To learn more about guests or for more information on working with Maggie, go to www.empressconversationswithmaggie.com/get-started.